Okay, so good morning, everyone. And we're here to understand how Shopify works and how to create a Shopify store and add products to it if you want to sell online. So, Shopify is, what is Shopify basically? Does anyone have any idea about it?
It's an online portal. Suppose I'm a retailer. I want to send my products online. So Shopify is a platform where we can upload our products and we can provide door shipping using Shopify platform.
Exactly, you're right. So Shopify is an e-commerce platform which allows you to list products online and then sell it anywhere in the world, basically. So as we are US VAs, what I would assume is we are maybe working for US clients or maybe opening up a store for a US client. So if you can also start a Shopify store from India, but then the address and everything would be a little different. So that's all about it. And the type of stores that we have for Shopify, there are mainly three type of stores. So general store, niche store, and one product store. So general stores are those where they don't have a niche. They list all the products which are trending in the market. Like maybe one product would be of beauty care, wherein other would be of pet care. So there's no niche, and in general store, the profit margin that you get is kind of low because people when they come on the website, they don't have a specific purpose. So if, for example, if there's a niche store, if you're selling a watch, so if there's a person who has made up his mind buying a watch, you'll have 10 recommendations of the same watch or maybe the same category. So the conversion rate for a niche store is higher than a general store. And I'll just give you some examples for a niche store and also one product store. So one product store, as the name suggests, it's they just list one product, and also the plus point for that would be gaining trust from the customer. So, for example, if you see a blend jet, which really got famous last year, they what they did was they had a this thing. So it's a container where you can blend your protein shakes or whatever on the go. So you don't need to plug it in anywhere. It's a battery operated thing. So they created a one production store. So this is the only product that they sell right now. And for general stores, for example, you can take an Amazon. That's the perfect example for a general store. And niche store, I would say, mm, any one product store. I mean, any a niche like a watches, baby pet, baby care, pet care, beauty niche. I really cannot remember the sites on the top of my head, but yeah, that's what it is all about. So for example, if you want to create a Shopify account, so basically what you need to do is you need to register yourself with Shopify. So initially, they have a 14-day free trial period with no credit card information needed. So you have 14 days to set up your profile, know what you're doing, and uh, also you would need a domain basically to start off with a website. So you need to purchase a domain either from GoDaddy, Namecheap, or whichever you're fine with. And once you purchase a domain, you have a website of your own. So you need to have a theme and you don't have to learn coding and stuff because Shopify makes it really easy for us. They have everything and coded in their Shopify app, so you don't have to do any coding, change the color, everything is customizable. So first you create an online profile. They'll just ask some few generic questions like what are you selling, how long are you selling for, and what's the current revenue of the business, etc. So once you do that, you'll have to decide a name for your business. So that depends on the client or you, whatever name you want to suggest. Shopify provides a free tool that's business name generator. So what happens here is, for example, you have a favorite word that you want to include in the business name. For example, panda. So you'll get a lot of suggestions here, when you can mix and match. Maybe take inspirations from other Google articles, wherein you can search in for business names. Also, you can just check if there's any good names over here. If you like a name, for example, say Line Panda, so you can just register yourself. It will show if it's available or no. So once you purchase that, you'll have a domain of your own. So you need to link it to the Shopify store. Yeah. So how I did this is, you go to online store. Once you complete the registration and everything, this is what you're gonna look. This is the main screen. So this is a business that I used to run in July. So I just created this for educational purposes. So this is what it looks like, the homepage. You need to go to online store, domains, and then connect the domain that you purchased. So once you connect the domain, it's linked to the online Shopify store. So once you do that, you're all set to go. And then you also need a support email for the clients. For example, if they want to reach out to you for refunds, maybe any inquiry or anything such, you need to create a support email with Gmail. So what you can do is, you can, for example, you selected Line Panda. So you create an online account with linepanda.com, at gmail.com, and then in settings you can forward the email. But then there is a way to do it for changing the domain name. For example, if you're doing it through Namecheap, so you need to log into your Namecheap account basically, and you need to do some steps. It's everything online. So if in case if you're stuck anywhere, all you have to do is just Google it, and there'll be steps where you can link your domain with the Gmail, and you'll have to also have to. I'll just log in with my Namecheap account. Okay, hold on. I'm really sorry. I think I forgot the username and password for this, but then I'll just show it to you via an article. Okay, yeah. So this is what it'll look like. So once you log into Namecheap, you need to go to domain list. You need to click on manage. And once you do that, the DNS template, this is all easy. Okay, you don't have to dive deep into it. It's all just one time thing. You have to just do it one time and it's all done. So just follow the steps that's given you. DNS template, you need to select Shopify as it's shown here, and then click on save. Once you're done that, your DNS setting is saved, and then you can create a new email with your business domain. For example, support at linepanda.com. So whenever that creates a trust for the customers, basically, right? So that's about creating a support email for your clients. And preparation. So for address, there are a lot of things that we can consider. For example, if you're selling from India, for for Indian clients, so all you have to do is just use your existing business address or your home address or anything where the people can actually refund the products to you. So in case if there's any refund, people actually need to trust your store that you have an address. Even if you have a retail store, a physical store, you can put in that address too. But for example, if you're doing it for US clients, so you really cannot travel to US, purchase a property or anything such. So there's an easy way to do that. All you have to do is purchase an online virtual postmail. So virtual postmail is the website that I use. There are many other websites you can research and see what's the best for you, but I personally like this. The virtual postmail allows you to by a postal mailing address wherein people can post their uh, refunds or the products that they are not satisfied with on this address. These guys will scan the product and send you an email saying that this is the product that we received. Please let us know what you want to do about it. So once you tell them that I want the product shipped to India, so they'll do it that for you, or else you can just let the product be there. They'll just discard it after 2 weeks or so. So that's on you basically how you want to go about it. And for the phone number, you would need a US phone number wherein people can call you, leave you voicemails. There are many companies that provide this. Personally, I liked Open Phone. because I tried a lot of websites actually. They did not let me register with WhatsApp because whenever I called that number, they did not help me with the verification. So Open Phone was the one which helped me out with opening an online business phone number, and also a WhatsApp account, a business WhatsApp account. Okay, so this is the website for it. Once you do this, you'll it's like $10 per user. You'll have a toll-free number. You can choose your number, whatever it is, starts from 800, 1-800, 1-888, anything. This is what it looks like. If you click on free trial, it helps you. I think I already have an account. Right. So see, these are the calls that I received. They can send you messages. They can send you the number. They can let you know what's the order number, and you can call them back. It's basically free. There's no time limit or anything. You can just call them back from here, or just leave them a message. It's very easy. You can research it on your own. Just type in Open Phone. Remember the name. It's Open Phone, and you can research it on your own. And the next thing would be collecting payments from the clients. So if you're doing it domestically, there are many companies like Razorpay, um, Open, what's that thing called? Phone Pay, and other sites like that. But then if you're doing it in the US, you need a company that accepts international payments. So to start off with, I would personally recommend going with PayPal. Uh, there's also another company known as Stripe. So Stripe is they're kind of strict. So they need your business to be registered, and they need a specific amount of transactions in your account. And also, if there is a lot of chargeback on your account, they'll directly block your account. So to start off with, what to understand like how the payments are coming in, what's the volume that you're doing monthly, you can go off with PayPal. The PayPal it accepts domestic and international payments both. So once you create a business account on PayPal, um, do you want me to, log in, sign up, and show how PayPal works, or do you guys already know about PayPal?
I think
Oh,
almost everybody knows PayPal, isn't it? It was one of your um, interview task, isn't it?
right,
Any
right.
doubts on PayPal?
Okay, I think everybody is muted. So I,
Yeah, it's fine.
okay, okay. So PayPal is the best way to start off things with. Just and there's a direct integration with Shopify through PayPal. So for example, if I just put in my store, for example, I'm selling this kitten thing. You add to cart, and it directly integrates with PayPal right here. So just by one click, so for example, if you just go without going through the PayPal direct link, it will ask you to put in the shipping address, your name, number, everything. That's going to take a lot of time. So what you want to do for clients is reduce the friction for from adding to cart to purchase. So once they click PayPal, the address is already registered with PayPal. So all they have to do is log in. They already have their card details, put in the CVV, and that's it. So this shortens the process, and that's why I recommend this. So, and just out of the box, like how do you add applications to your Shopify store is right through this section, apps. You can, this is the Shopify applications, which is listed on the Shopify store. So there's abandonment protector, currency converter, and shop, Google shopping, and etc. So you just visit Shopify, type in PayPal, add it to your store. It's directly integrated. So it's just click, 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 and you're done. Even if you're stuck in anywhere, just Google. It's very easy. There are a lot of guys doing it. Anyone can open a business online nowadays. So it's all tested. You can just Google the query that you're having. You'll definitely get an answer. And so settings for your store, and also setting up your store, like the support email that you created, you need people to see it on your store and also email you back with it. So these are the settings that you'll see if you click on settings. So I'll just go in here and let you know what it is. So settings is right here, the bottom of the screen. So this is general. So the here you'll put in your store name, the store contact email, that's support at Secret Raven or whatever the name you select, your phone. This address I purchased from virtual postmail. So I have a California address wherein people actually trust me, saying that I am in the US and also have a store, a physical store there. And this is the time format. A store currency cannot be changed. Okay, so once you're creating a store, you make sure that your store currency is set to what you actually want, like which country are you selling your stuff. So if it's only India, change it to INR. If it's USD, if it's US, just put in USD, because once you do that, you won't be able to change it. You'll have to go through the Shopify support team, and they'll have to do it for you. So that's about general. So locations, this is basically where your store is. So once you create the virtual online post mail, just put in your address here. And this is the number that I took from OpenPhone. It's US registered and it's a toll-free number. And then comes to store languages. This is pretty easy. You don't have to do anything yet. It's just set to English. If you have another store which is on you only for Spain or Germany, then you can change the language of the store. So payment providers, as I said, PayPal. I'll also show you Stripe. So once you set up your PayPal account with Shopify, this is what it will look like. So they charge you 2% transaction fee. That is for every transaction, they'll hold 2% of your amount. That's the fee basically. And I think it is kind of expensive, but once you have that amount of volume that you create every month, you can have a word with PayPal. They can reduce the transaction fee for you. And then there's Amazon Pay, but then this is only for US clients, like who already have an SSN and they are a citizen of US. They can link the Amazon Pay account, and also Apple. And third party providers here, you'll get a lot of payment providers. Example, see Stripe. This is the best one I feel. If you're looking for online international payments. So once you do this, you'll have to go through their terms and conditions, what transaction fee do they charge, etc. And you won't be able to create it right away. You'll have to put in your GST number, your PAN number, they'll verify it, and maybe in a week they'll activate it. So initially, I think when I was doing this, we did not have Stripe in India. So they worked on it, and now it is in India. So I think it shouldn't be that difficult to create a Stripe account. And then that's all about for payment providers. Okay, just hold on. Okay. The notifications. What notifications do you want Shopify to send you? Like new order notifications. Once I personally don't mess with this part because it includes some coding and stuff, and I don't know what, to be honest. So just leave it as it is, because when I've seen clients receiving this email, it looks fine. They've done it. They have done a good job with it. So don't mess with this thing. You can just put in your email, which phone do you want the notification to, and which email do you want the notification to go on for a new order. So if there's an order coming in, you'll get an email and also a Shopify notification on your phone. And then we can go to billing. So you need to, Shopify, after the 14-day trial, they'll charge you a subscription fee for a month. So it depends on which plan are you on. So you'll have to, after the 14-day trial, you'll have to link your credit card, and I think it's 5th of every month that they take out the payments. In case if I'm going very fast, if I'm not clear, just let me know. Okay, I'll just repeat it again. This is the checkout. So in checkout is like the last page of your store where the customer will see what information you want them to see. So if you want customers to create an account, uh, by default. Like they have to create an account to check out from your store. You can put in accounts are required, click save. So they won't be able to check out without creating an account. If you want to keep it as optional, they don't have to create an account. All they have to do is put in this details, continue shopping, and they're good to go. But if you want them to create an account, they won't be able to go past this. So people normally prefer, because this is an online store, a drop shipping store basically. So we don't want them to create an account and make the process lengthy. We want to keep the process as short as possible, so that the friction between the add to cart and the checkout button is reduced. And then we can check out. Also, this is like to receive shipping updates, and you want the name to be in like what full do you want the full name, or do you just want the first name, the company name, is it optional, required, or hidden? This is all your personal preference. They can just go through it. It's you can just log in with your test email id. You'll get to see those things. So for email marketing, pre-select the sign up option. So what happens here is, if I put in my email, I'll directly be subscribed to this company's newsletter. So if you want this customer to do it on themselves, you can just uh, untick this, and that thing won't be ticked over there. And abandoned checkout, they have inbuilt abandoned checkout emails that go through the Shopify system to the clients who actually did not complete a purchase. So you can also do this. You can set in the time, anyone who abandons checkout, or email subscribers who abandon checkout. So yeah, what happens is, like, if a normal guy just abandons checkouts and he did not click this, keep me updated on the news and exclusive offers, so Shopify won't send them the email. So if you click this and email anyone, so even if they did not click the tick box, they'll get the email. And it depends what when do you want to send the email, 1 hour, 6 hours, 10 hours, or 24 hours. So that's all about it. And okay, check out files is the files that you add on the store. So the images that you add in the product page, the thumbnail, and everything. So you'll get a link for that. If you want to just add it through the URL, you can just copy this URL and paste it on the product page. And then you go to shipping. Shipping is important, because once you ship the product, it's gonna take some time. So it depends. Like, people normally, what they do is, if they're selling it domestically, they stock the products in their warehouse and then have a third party shipping company who delivers it to them. But for example, if there's a US client, who you are creating a store for, but he does not have a warehouse, he cannot stock products. So in that case, what you can do is, you can find a third party supplier in anywhere in the world. If it's US, it's much better if it's in US, but you can just do it from anywhere in the world. Have a word with them, purchase the products in stock maybe, or you can just ask them, like, if I give in orders every week, will you be able to ship out my orders? So you need to let them know, like, where are you shipping the orders from. And there are a lot. If you're shipping from US, these are the carriers that they use: USPS, UPS, and DHL. This is integrated with Shopify. So all you have to do is just click the fulfill the order, and based on the dimensions of the box, you'll be charged for it. So there's a template packing slip. If you want specific things to be added on your slip, you can edit it here, and whichever service provider you want to use. Then the sales channel. So Shopify actually integrates with almost all the social media platforms, like Facebook. So for Facebook, you have a marketplace and a shop. So if you visit a Facebook business page, you'll see a Facebook shop there. So once you link your account here and you add your products in, you'll see, I've actually mentioned it on the PPT. So once you create an online store of business page for Facebook, you need to create the name, what sort of business is it, and a logo for the business. So the logo is very easy. You can create a logo using Canva. Uh, is that it's already in the task, so it's very easy. Just use a template, whichever you like. The fonts is already inbuilt, so you have to just change the images so as per your personal preference. Then you need to okay. Okay. So once you do that, you have your Facebook page ready. You can set up your Instagram account with your business name, put in the link, and whichever social media platform you want your business to be present on, just complete that. So Facebook, Instagram are the basic ones because they both are connected, and also marketing on Facebook and Instagram is easy. So once you do that, you want people to, to see the site is legitimate. So you need those footers, the headers, like home, contact us, track your order, the social media icons, the header. Then in the footer you have this thing FAQs, fast worldwide shipping, credit card, debit card, customer support email, and then you want this menu contact us. So this is all easy to do. Shopify has a navigation bar that's right here. If you click on online store, click on navigation, this is what you see. That's the same thing I mentioned here. So what all you can do is if you want to add a new menu, you can just put in here saying flash sale or whatever that is. I have already created one. I'll just show you how I did that. So these are the menu items which are on the top of the Shopify store right here. Right here. So decide what you want there, put in some thought, and then come up with this thing. So if you want to, if you want people to click on home and go on the home page, or click on contact us, and you need to create a page for it, contact us. So you can also add menu items and you can also delete them. And for the policies, you obviously need to have some shipping policy, refund policy, and privacy policy. So you can just Google them. It's not that big a deal. You can just Google them for shipping policy for online stores, and you can just link the page to it once you create it. If you have any questions, just let me know, okay? If I'm going so fast or anything. And then it comes to themes, okay? So this theme that I'm using right here is a paid theme where people actually third-party creators, they basically create a theme for Shopify users and they charge them for it. So and there's also free theme from Shopify. So if you click on themes, yeah, there's Brooklyn. This is a free theme. I never used it, but it is good if you want to, give it a thought. I can just let you know the outline, how it looks like. This is a free theme. So this is how your store will look like when you first create it. There won't be any products. There won't be anything on the store basically. All you did, this quick links will be here, but then you did not list your products in this theme. So this is how it will look like. It's easy to play with it around. You can select images. You can put an image here, alignment, and then colors, thumbnails, what you want the site to look like when customer clicks on the product page. This is home page, this is the product page. Like once the customer clicks on this is what they're gonna see. So yeah, you have options like the font to be medium, large, if you want to add some colors, and the header, footer. So this is how it will look like. If you're fine with it, you can also change this to options right on top, like wooden, candy, and multicolor, or a drop down box, and then add to cart. The checkout page will almost look the same, but yeah, for my this thing which I had a countdown timer, and also a countdown timer I had for people to take urgent actions, and also mention discount coupon will be calculated in a checkout, and also all product orders will be processed in USD, wherein the content displayed in your cart is in INR because you are in India. So that's all about it. Select the theme that you are comfortable with, which looks good on your store, and go ahead with it. And once you're done with this, you're basically ready. Your store is ready with all the colors and it looks good. All you have to do is list products on your store. So Shopify as a very simple, to be honest, it's very simple to do that. All you have to do is go to your Shopify store, products. So this is my product. Do you want me to open this or do you want me to show you how to add a new one? Oh, hello. Are you guys there?
Yeah. Can you add a product,
Okay,
Renu?
okay. So I'll just, okay. So once you add a product, it's basically blank. So you need to select a title, for example, uh, what is this thing? Okay, the piggy bank. So a piggy bank. That's going to be the title of your product. That's going to show you. It, it's going to be in bold. This is the title for your product. Once you do that, this is the description which goes in here. This is the description. So you need to make sure that the description is to the point, wherein people, when they read the first two lines, they should know what your product is all about. There should be a pain point and a solution given to the pain. And also, if you have any offers, you just let them know, and then describe more about the product. Example: this is the cat grooming corner brush. There's a catnip in it. You don't have to, come up with all of this on your own. You can just take ideas from articles online or reviews or what people are basically facing issues from. You can add them here. This is the checklist. You can let them know that you ship directly from the factory, and also you accept credit cards. And once you do that, this is the description. That's all about it. Then you need to add images of the product. So that's gonna go here. For example, this green, this thing. You need to add high quality images so that people actually see it on their mobile phone as high quality. Because if it's not clear, if it's blur, it doesn't look good. So make sure it's high quality images. You can get it via online Google or AliExpress or Alibaba. Once you do that, you need to select the price. What price are you going to sell it for? Comparing the price that you're going to get it from the supplier. So calculating your margin and everything, you can put in your price here and the compare at price. So what this does is it shows that I have 50% off on my store because it's at $19 and I'm selling it for 9. So whatever the price is, it's automatically going to calculate the percentage and it's going to show on your product page. Also, there are options like which colors do you have, and that's going to go here. Hold on, just a second ago. Once you add the product, like the inventory, it's going to show you an option for the color sizes that you have over there. These are the variants. So add variant, like if you want a color to be as black, add the black color image, price, inventory managed by whichever platform you're using, and then which location is it on, and that's it. Your product is like ready to go on the live Shopify site. So any questions on how to list products? That's all about it because that's all you need to do. Just go to this page. This is all you need to do here. Once you do that, you need to select where you want the product to be published on. For example, your online store, your Facebook shop, Messenger, or Instagram. So if you want them to be published on all four, just select all and click done. Once you do this, you can select view to have a look at it, how it looks like. So right now it's the URL is not working because I'm not using it anymore, but then you'll be able to see this page of it. Where did it go? Okay, this page. Then you can select like, if it looks good, you can go ahead with it. So I think I covered this. Okay, yeah. So keep the description fun and conversational. Like, don't sound too formal. Co- Uh, like be in contact with your client, make them feel like you're talking to them, have some guarantee images, like they can trust your store, and they can always come back to you when they have any issues. So this is how you add the product. I already showed you this. This is how it looks like. You need to, as publishing the product, which channels you want to publish to. If you have a specific date and time, for example, if you have Christmas offers, you don't have time on Christmas season. So what you can do is you can list your products 1 month before the date, and then select the publishing date as 25th of December. So, or whatever the products that you want to be published on 25th will be done on that given date. So that's all about it, how to publish a product. There's a lot of things that go into a Shopify store, because just listing products won't do the job for you. You need to market your products well. You need to have a pain point. You need to have a good video, an image. What sort of audience are you targeting? So that's all about it. So if you have any questions, you can just let me know. Hello. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, I have one, like,
Okay.
in the pages before that, the product page, the checkout page, there
Mm-hmm.
were those secured by Norton and all those things. Are
You're right.
those given by Shopify itself, or are those also to be added to keep the trust
See,
with the customer?
it's given through Shopify, but then also you can do it on your own. Like you can, just search in for trust badges. You can add it on the this thing, Shopify theme that I showed you here. If you click on online store, click on themes. Here you'll be able to add the image if you click on customize. So once you want the badges that you need for your store, just download it. For example, have you heard about Oberlo? Okay, this is like the starting point where people list their products on Shopify. So you can download these trust badges from here and upload it on your store there. If not, Shopify also provides you with it inbuilt, so you don't have to do anything. So this is provided by Shopify. I did not add this. And on the checkout page, I added this thing, guaranteed safe checkout, and this is provided by Shopify, secure shopping. You can also keep this blank if you don't want, to if you want the page to look neat and tidy. Anything else?
Lenin, you can stop the recording now, I guess.
Okay. Okay.